your home or anywhere and said to yourself, okay, it's been more than 20 years. I use it every single day. It makes my home more beautiful and it looks as good as the day that I bought it. Well, I can stand here as a QVC customer, more than a QVC host right now, because it was 20 years ago. Kara was 3, she's now 23. We had moved into a new home and we bought rugs from QVC, and I have bought many since then. But the one rug I'm thinking about is the rug that is in my kitchen that is underneath the kitchen table. So there was a 3-year-old then 2 years after that, we had another baby come into this world. We had a little kitty named Kiki come into our lives along the way. And if you know me, I'm constantly throwing parties. That rug looks as good as the day I got it. It is 20 years old. And that's why I'm so psyched to be with you today with the final presentation of a brand that I've known and loved and been proud to bring to you for 25 years. This is Royal Palace. It is the one rug brand that I trust. It is the only rug brand that I buy. And since then, we're now in a new home that we've been in for probably the last 17 years. I have bought so many beautiful new pieces that sometimes you on my Facebook page will see a picture of Kiki lounging on the rug and you're like, where'd you get that rug? And I'm like, Royal Palace. So if you, like me, are one of the 2 million rug purchasers that are out there, welcome into our final Today's Special Value of the year from Royal Palace. Welcome into a Today's Special Value that you've been asking for, because it's been 3 years since we've done this Royal Regal Fleur De Lis design. If you are a Royal Palace user like I am, please call us. We'd love to hear from you, because we are taking a look at free shipping and handling on any rug, even one that is the 8x10 plus size. Believe it or not, that ships for free. And we have new colors that we've never seen before and sizes that are gorgeous. Real quick, if you have this, call us. We have our testimonial phone line right open, and you're going to meet the gentlemen that have brought us the Royal Palace rugs for the last 25 years. But here is this breakdown, okay? Our prices start at $99 and it goes up to $897. Look at the Easy Pay breakdown. If you want to get that great 3 foot by 4'6" size, that's $16.50 a month on Easy Pay. I challenge you to do anything for your home that will increase the look, the warmth, the elegance than that. I mean, that's amazing. I love the runners. We have them all over the house. They're in our entranceway. They save the carpet. You can put this over carpet, or you can put it over hardwood or tile or whatever. But we are the most limited in the 8'6" by 12'9", because who else offers that size at anywhere near under thousands of dollars, let alone at $897. We do 6 easy payments of $149.50, and this is the 25th anniversary rug. We are not getting this back in stock, so if we start losing sizes and colors, and this is a gorgeous, rich palette, you're not going to see it again. So I am here with the 2 gentlemen that taught me everything I needed to know about rugs, and thank you, Gary Moskowitz. It's so good to see you here. Thank you, Dustin, for being here. Congratulations.
Thank you.
On 25 years, I mean, I don't even want to count how many Royal Palace rugs I have in my house, but I've never had to buy another one for the living room, the dining room, the kitchen. When we moved to our new home, I got a new one for the family room, and I got that big size, the largest size that we do, because that is impossible to find. But I love that you went to an updated palette in a gorgeous rug, the Fleur De Lis, which is the first time we've seen this Fleur De Lis in 3 years on QVC, and there's no reorders coming in. It's kind of this limited edition 25th anniversary rug, and it is gorgeous.
Thank you very much.
So let's talk about Royal Palace, Gary. You've sold 2 million rugs to beautify homes around this country.
It's amazing, and we're very thankful to QVC and to the QVC customer who has embraced us over the years and love our product.
Yeah.
And we love bringing it to America. Our mission was simple. We take classic, iconic designs, and certainly the Fleur De Lis is iconic.
Yes.
And we reimagine them, recreate them, recolorize them in fresh, new, imaginative looks, put in more embellishments. We spend lots of time designing these rugs, lots of times correcting the designs until we get it and we feel that we're just perfectly right. And the most important thing is we want to make it affordable. So yes, we could make rugs that sell for thousands of dollars,
Right.
but we want to make rugs that America can buy.
Right, and you do, and I have, and so have you. And if you're new to QVC, we talked about generations, because we talked about, you know, maybe you bought your first rug from QVC in Royal Palace 25 years ago, and now your daughter is a young mom and she has kids and she's trusting the Royal Palace rug, and you've taught me to decorate that next scape. Like, I just got back from my most magical place on earth, and the Imagineers a few years ago started making the ground as that fourth scape, so it's now themed for the land. And you look down and you're like, wow, this is so cool. Well, if they're doing it there, you should be doing it in your home, because there is nothing warmer, richer, and more elegant looking than a Royal Palace rug. So should we go through the colors that we have? Okay, that'd be awesome. And by the way, Sean, you just told me which size is the most limited, my friend? The 3 foot by 4 by 6 foot. By far the most popular.
Okay, so why don't we start over there, because we do have all colors available in that size.
And if you want the ivory or the brand new sapphire that we've never done in a Royal Palace rug before, they're the most limited. But okay, if someone's watching who's not like me, 25 years ago they were, you know, not even born, or they were not in grade school yet, so they didn't even know about buying rugs. Let's go through this size and let's show some of the detail.
Yes, so this is our oversized accent rug, 3 feet by 4 feet 6 inches, in this gorgeous sapphire color. It's a color we introduced only last September in a center medallion design, and we knew immediately we had to put it into this Fleur De Lis design as well, even though the Fleur De Lis design at that point was already in production. So we had a good bet that sapphire was going to do great, and I think today has shown us that. So this is our sapphire. I'll go to our sage next. If you love green, if you're in the Northeast or Northwest and you know winter is coming and we're not going to be outside as much and we're going to forget that this is the natural color of nature, it's nice to have it in your home year round.
Sure is.
Burgundy is my favorite for
beautiful.
Formal dining areas. I'm not an interior decorator. You do not need to follow my taste, but for me, when you want to make a dramatic statement in a room, burgundy is the way to go. Or if you want something opposite and you just want clean and open and airy and neutral, ivory. And Jane, the reason why we can confidently say absolutely put an ivory rug down anywhere in your home, whether it's got traffic on it, whether it's in a kitchen or under a dining room table, because all of our rugs are made from 100% wool. You can be confident that if you have spills, they're going to be easy to clean, that if you have traffic, they're not going to make an impression. So we start with our 3 by 4 6 accent rug as the smallest size, and we can go up from there.
Yeah, so let's, and by the way, give us some ideas for this, because honestly, I have this size at a tiny condo that we have that has a really, really small entranceway. So if you're downsizing, if you're looking for something really fancy for the RV, because some of them are so fancy, or you're taking a look and saying, wow, where could I put this? The end of the bed. Some people even put these in the bathroom that have really beautiful, elegant, full-size baths.
Yes, had a customer who had purchased a Lazy Boy recliner here and said I think she was getting a second one because her husband had one for so long and never let her use it. So she was picking up her own from QVC, and she said, and I'm putting my little Royal Palace rug in front because that's where I want my feet to go when I get out of the recliner. If you do have something on a hard surface floor, we want to make sure that this doesn't happen, the little rug scoot as you move it. So please take a look at padding that's available on QVC.com. Smaller rugs tend to need it more than larger rugs because larger rugs just have weight with them, so they'll more hold in place.
I bought it all from you, and it's awesome.
Yes,
it's really awesome. And you know, end of the bed, just think about that small apartment. Just what a beautiful also gift. So let's take a look at some of the other choices, and we can even, do you want to do the full page, Sean? Okay, so here are the different sizes and the colors. So can you talk us through that one?
Sure, so sage, ivory, burgundy, and sapphire are our color choices. And size choices, we go from the accent, which is the 3 by 4 6, the runner, which we'll show at the end, and then the other sizes where we start filling the rooms, whether it's a study or a kitchen nook at the 5 by 7. You start going to the larger rooms, 7 by 9, 8 by 10 6, and then the big guy, which is 8 6 by 12 9. Those are your living room, family room, dining room and huge dining room size rugs
Hard
all over
sizes
here.
to find. That's what I have in my family room, and I'm telling you, prices are amazing. But this is why, for 25 years, 2 million rugs have been sold. This is the last hour, you guys. And Dustin, what are some of the things that you do that set you apart for 25 years on the air?
First off is the number of colors that we use, Jane. Most of the rug market out there is machine made and polypropylene.
Okay.
We are hand tufted and we use 100% wool pile. The reason I say that is because most machine made rugs are extraordinarily limited in the number of colors they can use. It's either 6 or 8, maybe 10 or 12, and that's it. We decide that a design needs 38 colors in it. That's what we will put in. The more colors we use, the more difficult, the more time consuming it is to make, but that's what we do for the Royal Palace customer. They're all tufted by hand and carved by hand and serged by hand. Carving is what gives our design great detail. It's a very difficult craft that takes a long time to learn to do exactly. And serging is a wonderful technique that other manufacturers would only reserve for high-end rugs. We do it on ours at an affordable rug. And what that does is it just goes around the backing that you would normally see. If the rug is on the floor, it would be a white colored backing under your burgundy rug and it just wouldn't look right. So we cover that up. But the backing is very important. It's one of our features as well because it holds our rug together and protects your floor.
And look at that color, that sapphire. It's the first time in a Fleur De Lis in 25 years, and that color is by far the most popular. So the accent rug, it makes a fun gift. If you have, kitchens have gotten so fancy, put that in the kitchen. Like I said, I've had Royal Palace rug under the kitchen table, and I'm a messy eater. Half of it's in my mouth, the other half is in my lap and on the floor. That rug has survived. But if you want to redecorate, you know, we talk about painting. I have never, in the last maybe 30 years, I used to do it with my dad, painted a room on my own. This is so much easier to add so much joy and life and excitement and newness to your home at this time of year, Dustin, where we're going to be having more people come to visit us for Hanukkah and Christmas and Halloween and Thanksgiving. This is the time of year to do it. Okay, let's go to our next size.
And isn't there no better feeling than knowing you've already purchased your gifts well before the holidays, so you've done it and out of the way. It's the same thing with redecorating. Do it now so that when your guests come over for the holidays, they're going to see an instantly transformed room. So 5x7, this is what Jane and I are standing in front of or to the side of now in ivory. This is the beginning of our room size rugs. You can see this is still going to take up a lot of space and be a dramatic statement if you want it to be, like in burgundy, or just a nice way to brighten up a room with the ivory.
And so if you want this size, and tell us the size again, Dustin?
5x7.
The 5x7. If you want that in the burgundy, in the sapphire, $375, and that comes home at under $2 a day on Easy Pay. It's $49.50. We have 400 in the ivory we're showing you right here. And guys, can we just come over to this one Fleur De Lis? Because I feel like this shot sets you guys apart, because anybody else would do that in one color of gold.
Exactly right.
Look how many colors are in that Fleur De Lis, and it might be hard to see, but all around that shape, the flower of the beautiful kings of France, the most elegant way to do it, that is all carved by hand. So if you want this 5x7 size, which comes home at $49.50 a month on Easy Pay, and there's that hand carving and free shipping and handling. Can I cartwheel about that a lot in the show?
If you can,
this
absolutely.
is shipping to you for free. But Dustin, that hand carving, I've seen that before. It never ceases to amaze me.
Yes, it's amazing the detail that is brought to life that we expertly work on, that is here before we carve it, and then next level after we carve it. So Jane, now we're at our 7-foot by 9-foot size rug, and this is our sage color. So we're looking at a sizable kitchen, a family room, a living room, and the beginning of the dining room size rugs.
Right, and we have 250 in the ivory, which is a fresh new way to decorate your home. There are no reorders on any of these rugs.
No.
And we keep this today's special value price for a very limited time. In the old days it was 24 hours, right? But this is a limited availability. This is an expiring offer. This rug is only at QVC, and just like in the last hour where we said we can send you a mattress to your door for free. Okay, can we just walk over here, because this rug is shipping to you for free. And I don't think there's anything more intimidating than walking into a mattress store and saying, oh my gosh, or before you guys came in our lives, because we've been married 30 years when we were first married, going to a rug store, feeling pressured, not knowing what they were showing us, feeling like overwhelmed. I love that you can stay home in your PJs in this last hour and buy this room-filling rug that ships for free.
Yes. Now this is 8 feet 6 inches across, 12 feet 9 inches lengthwise. So we went from the 7x9 to this. We're skipping over the one behind me.
Right.
But if you already know, you know what? I don't need any other size. I just need the biggest rug.
I need the big one.
I need the dining room table with all 3 or 4 leaves in it.